On that fateful day, as I sped along the winding mountain road, leading from one city to another, solitude was my only companion. The road was deserted, and I was lost in my thoughts when suddenly a shadow flickered in my rearview mirror. I turned my head and saw her, a girl with long, flowing hair that danced in the wind. She was riding a motorcycle, her eyes sparkling with adventure and her smile so bright it outshone the sun. I couldn't take my eyes off her. Her beauty was ethereal, as if she had stepped out of the pages of a fairy tale. I accelerated to catch up to her, and soon we were riding side by side. We didn't exchange any words, but an invisible connection sparked between us. Our motorcycles roared in unison, as if echoing the beating of our hearts. We raced down the road like two free spirits, reveling in the speed and the beauty of the surrounding landscape. The mountains towered above us like majestic guardians, and the winding road led us through lush forests and past sparkling streams. We laughed, we shouted with exhilaration, and we felt as carefree as children. Time flew by, and before we knew it, we approached a fork in the road. Our paths were about to diverge, and we had to part ways. We pulled over, and I turned to her. "I'll never forget this ride," I said. She smiled and replied, "Me neither." We exchanged names. Hers was Aurora, and promised each other that we would meet again someday. I watched as she rode away, her motorcycle disappearing into the distance. I felt a sense of emptiness, but at the same time, I was filled with happiness. This encounter had been fleeting, but it had left an indelible mark on my soul. I continued on my journey, but the memory of our ride together warmed me. I thought about Aurora, about her laughter, her smile, and the way we had raced down the mountain road together. I knew that our meeting had been something special, and I believed that fate would bring us together again. And until then, I would cherish the precious memories of that one blissful ride. Years passed, and I never forgot Aurora. I often thought about her and hoped that we would meet again someday. And then one day, as I was riding along the same mountain road, I saw a familiar figure ahead. It was her, Aurora. She was riding her motorcycle, and her hair still flowed in the wind. I accelerated and caught up to her. We rode together, just like we had all those years ago, and we laughed and talked as if no time had passed at all. We shared our stories, our dreams, and our fears. This time, we wouldn't part ways